as a proper short story, at 12 inches, based on a true experience, April 1975. It was a clear, sunny evening in April 1975, the kind that makes the countryside look almost too peaceful. The light stretched low across the fields, turning the hedgerows gold as I drove toward Worcester, approaching Stourport on Severn. There was nothing unusual about the journey. The road was quiet, with only the occasional car passing in the opposite direction. I felt relaxed, settled into the drive, with no reason to think the evening would become anything other than ordinary. Then I noticed the car. A dark grey one, an Austin 1100, or maybe a 1300, coming toward me from the opposite direction. At first it didn't stand out, just another driver heading the other way. But something about it caught my attention. I couldn't explain why. As it got closer, everything changed. Without warning, the car suddenly swerved. Not a drift, not a simple mistake. A sharp, deliberate movement, straight across the road and directly at me. For a split second, my mind struggled to catch up with what I was seeing. Then instinct took over. I slammed on the brakes, the car jolting as it slowed, tyres gripping hard against the tarmac. There was no time to think. The car was coming straight at me. And then, at the very last moment, the driver turned away. The grey car shot past mine, missing by no more than 12 inches, close enough to feel. Close enough that one small difference would have meant a crash. But it wasn't the near miss that stayed with me. It was his face. As he passed, we looked directly at each other. I expected shock, panic, maybe anger. There was nothing. His face was completely expressionless, flat, empty, as though nothing had just happened at all. No reaction, no emotion, just a cold, distant stare. Then he was gone. The car disappeared behind me as quickly as it had appeared, leaving the road silent once more. For a moment I sat there, gripping the steering wheel, my heart pounding in my chest. My passenger broke the silence. "Go after him," they said. "Don't be scared." Part of me wanted to. There was anger now, pushing through the shock. What he had done wasn't just careless. It felt deliberate. But something held me back. A feeling I couldn't explain. Not fear exactly, but something deeper. A quiet instinct telling me that chasing that car would be a mistake. So I didn't move. I let the moment pass. Eventually I carried on, but the ease of the evening had gone. I couldn't shake the image of his face, that complete lack of expression. Weeks passed, then months. Life moved on, until one day everything came rushing back. His face was on the television, on the front pages of newspapers. It was Donald Neilson, the man known as the Black Panther, a dangerous criminal, a kidnapper, a killer, a man known to carry firearms. And suddenly, that moment on the road felt very different. I thought back to what my passenger had said. Go after him. And I realized, with a cold certainty, just how different things could have been if I had. That instinct, that hesitation, may well have saved my life. Because on that sunny evening in April 1975, on a quiet road near Stourport on Severn, I hadn't just encountered a reckless driver. I had come within 12 inches of a killer, and somehow I had driven away.